Let's create a digital product in Canva. It's simple and easy. You can add any effects if you want, but if you don't want, you can just come click down here and remove the effects. So I did not like the effects. I'll just go back and change this font because I don't like it. So you can just come here and type on text so that you can change the font. Here they will give you different types or different options, so you can choose any font that you want. For example, if you want to use this, you can go ahead and use that, or you can just come here and pick any that you want to use according to the style of the digital product you are creating. So if you want, you can stick with this, but I prefer this type of font down here, the one which is here that I put on the word planner. So I'll go ahead and I'll click on 4 so that I can use the same exact font excuse me, that I used here, which is the one which is up there. So I'll click on that and I'll come there, and here they are going to give me different types of fonts, but I don't have to look so much because here they are showing me fonts that are already in my design. So I'll just click on this, and as you can see, my design is back to this. So if you want, you can go ahead and change the color to match this color here, or you want, you can just leave it like this. So you design according to the theme that you have. If you are maybe designing for Christmas, you can use Christmas colors like red and green. So if you are creating it and it's for fall, you can create according to fall colors, or maybe it's for spring, or it's for Thanksgiving. So it depends on what you are creating. So if you want, you can also change this to have the same color, because I think maybe that way it will look better. So I'll just come here and click. So here they are showing you the colors which are already in your design, so you can go ahead and add that color directly here. So I'll keep it like that. So as you can see, now to me this looks clean and okay. So you can go ahead and add these elements, and if you want to add these elements like this, you just come here. This is like the menu for Canva. So when you go to the restaurant, they will give you a menu to choose the things that you want. So in this corner, this is our menu. So everybody who has joined, you are most welcome. So this is our menu, and if you want to change or add anything to our design, we just come here and click on elements. So there are so many elements that you can choose from. Yes, you can choose from shapes, graphics, animations. So it depends on you, but up here you have to describe which type of element that you want. Or nowadays with Canva, there is where you can press and you just voice out what you want, or you just want to go the old way, just type in what type of element that you want. So since you are creating a digital product for fall, so you can come here and type in elements that are related to fall, maybe leaves or pumpkins. So it will depend on you, on what you want. So for example, maybe you want to type in fall leaves, you can just come here and type in the word fall leaves, and you get that, and you go ahead and add them. So as you can see here, they have gone ahead to suggest for you what they have. They have fall leaves, fall background, fall leaf, falling leaves. So you can choose the one you want. Maybe if you are looking for fall leaves, excuse me, so you can see, you can choose these ones and add them to your design that we are creating right here. So this is our design. So here we can come on elements and choose any types of elements that we want to add. So we can click on graphics, and we are going to see so many of them. And anything you see with this icon, that means it's on a paid version. But anything you see that doesn't have an icon, that's on a free version in Canva, and you can go ahead and use that. So don't wait to say that waiting to have money so that I can start a digital product business, you can still start for free. You can use free tools like Canva. If you have a phone or a tablet or a laptop, you can start and design that digital product. Don't keep your idea waiting. Yes, so this is a fall. If you want, you can come here and add it to your design. Then you can maximize it, make it smaller so that it can fit inside your design. Or if you feel like you don't want it, you can just go ahead and delete it. So on this side, on the element, that's where we can pick all the things that we want to use in our design. So this can be the cover of your digital product. Maybe you are creating a planner or you are creating an ebook. So any knowledge that you have, you can put it into a digital product as long as you package it well, give it a good design, and pack it with value. People are going to be willing to pay for that type of digital product. And you can even start with planners, because in every season people want always to plan, and they are planning in different ways. For example, for fall, people plan for fall decor, different things. Yes, when it's summer, they are also planning in different ways. So you can maybe start creating things like fall planners. You can create like summer planners, spring planners, because each season people plan differently, because sometimes they are changing their wardrobes, sometimes they are traveling, so it will depend on that. So you can go ahead and add this leaf if you want to your cover, or if you want, you can go ahead, delete this one if you feel like you don't like it. And excuse me, I have some cough. And you put the element that you want to stick with. For example, if you want to make this flower a little bit bigger, you can just make it bigger like this. If you want to make it smaller, you can make it smaller like this. These are simple tricks that you can use in Canva. So if you want to turn your flower maybe to face like this side, so what you do, you just turn, you just come here on this rotate, and your flower will rotate. Maybe if you want it like this, or if you want it like this, so it will depend on you. Yes, and if you want to duplicate it, maybe you want this flower to be like 3 of them in your design. Instead of going back here on the menu for the element to look for it, what you can do, you can just come here where you see these 2 boxes, you just click on it, it duplicates, and now we have 2 flowers, this one and this one. So you can go ahead and keep the one you want, or you can go ahead and delete the one that you want. You can so you can go ahead and keep the one you want or the one you don't want. And I want to thank everybody who has taken their time to join this live. So now when you're finished designing your cover, so you can go ahead and design according to your liking or to your design. Or if you are stuck and you don't have any inspiration, you can go to platforms like Pinterest and see what designs people are already making, so that you can create something that is needed. Or you can go ahead excuse me, you can go ahead and do your research. You can use AI to help you do your research. So if you want, you can keep those flowers, but for the sake of this example, I just think that these elements that I've put here, they are okay. So if you want to add another page to your planner, then you will come here where it says add page. And if you feel like there's any elements you want to add in your cover, you can go ahead and add them. Maybe, for example, you want to put something like fall planner 2026. So you can just click on that, and here you, and there you add the word 2026. So if you want to add that, you can go ahead and add it, but if you don't want, it's also okay. Or if you want to add something else in your cover, you can go ahead and add that. And if you see, for example, if this font used here is not good, then you can come here up and click on fonts here. They will give you many of them, so that you can make your choice and try them and see which font is going to look good on your cover. Excuse me, I have some cough. So this is how our cover looks like. Yes, and the good thing, you can also go ahead and niche down. For example, you can create a full planner for busy moms. There are moms who still have to work and they still have to plan their homes. Or there are moms there who are single moms and they still want to make their children enjoy this season or any other type of season. So you can go ahead. The more you niche down, that's the more you are going to get customers, because you are touching a certain pain point. So that means people don't have to struggle to figure out why your digital product is good. They are coming to it because they are rated to it. They feel the value of it according to the pinpoint that you are solving. So now we can click here on add page, and we can click here on add page. Yes, so when we want to add page, we come here down, and this will be our second page that we are going to work with. And here we can design so many things. Maybe you can put it as an introduction page if you want, or you can go ahead and dig into the designing of your digital product. So it depends on you, but according to me, I think putting an introduction page is better, where a person can write their name. Yes, maybe if they are even sending this book to somebody, or they want to give it to somebody, maybe they can write a message for them there before they give out this digital product as a gift to somebody. So what we are going to do, we are going to come here on our menu. So we'll click on text, and when we click on text, we are going to find the text that we are going to use. So we are going to click on heading, and when we click on that, since this app is simple and easy to use, it knows that we want to put the text on our page too, because this is what we are working with now. So I'll drag this text up here. So I'll go ahead and put this. So you can put this in capital letters if you want. Excuse me. So I'll put this. You can put maybe this planner or this book. It depends on you. This book. Then I'll go ahead, and instead of going back here to the menu to take another text, I'll just duplicate this and drag it down here, and I'll put this book belongs to, you can say this planner belongs to. So I'll go ahead, excuse me. So I'll go ahead and add this here. I'll put this book belongs to. So I'll go ahead and do this, drag this here. This book belongs, I made typing here, this book belongs to. So I'll go ahead and put that, and if you want, you can add some lines. So I'll just duplicate that, and that's how you delete anything that you don't want. If you want to duplicate, you just click here and duplicate whatever you want, so that you just click on it instead of going back and picking the same text from the menu. So after that, I'll put in some lines in case if a person wants to post their name. So I'll come back here on our elements, and I'll search out for lines. So you choose lines that a person can use to write maybe their name, or maybe a message. Excuse me. So you can choose. So here there are so many types of lines that they are going to show us, but you choose the one that you think will work for you. So I'll click on graphics. So you see the lines that you can get when you click on graphics. We can go with this line, and I'm going to drag it and bring it down here on our page. So don't worry if maybe you click on something and it goes on the page that you don't want, you just tap on it like that and delete it, and everything will be okay. So now I'll come here, I'll touch on this line, and I want it to expand. I'll just expand it like this, like that. You make sure it's in a straight line, and you can go ahead and duplicate it like this. You go ahead and duplicate them excuse me, until you get the amounts of lines that you want. And since we are creating something about fall, then we can go ahead maybe to add fall leaves or something to make our design look beautiful, you know. Maybe you want to target ladies. Ladies always like things that are colorful, and they are everywhere. So I think I'll go with this flower. So I'll drag it down here, and I'm going to go ahead to put it maybe in the corners here. I'll just make it rotate like this. So if you have any questions, you can put them down there in the chat. So I'll also go ahead and make this rotate and put this in the corner like this. So it is simple and easy. And if I want this flower to multiply, so I'll just duplicate it excuse me. Hey guys, thank you for joining. So I'll just turn this and put it in the corner. You can design according to the type of audience you're focusing on, or what you want your digital product to be. So I'll go ahead and do that. This looks okay for me, so I think this is okay for me. What you can go ahead and add some pumpkins. So you said add a flower. Okay, let me go ahead and check for flower. So I'll check for flower here, because there are so many flowers you want. You can choose maybe a pink flower or any type of flower that you want. So I will just search for flower here excuse me. And here they are giving me the different options of flowers that I can use. And remember, anything that you see that has this icon, that means it's on a paid version. So you can go ahead and scroll around and see which one you can use in your design. You take your time. Yes, you take your time and choose what you feel works for you. So I think I'll add this flower. Yes, but you take your time and see what you really like. Yes, because there are so many flowers. Oh, I'll add this one. I like that one, that pink one. So I'll go ahead, and you can use this one or anyone you want. So I think I'll use this one. It's beautiful, and at least it can fit somehow with that. So I can go ahead and duplicate this, maybe make it like a border of this like that. So you take your time and have fun with your design. You are not rushing, and don't try to be perfect when you are starting out to create your first digital product. Because if you try to be perfect, you might end up not creating that digital product, or it might take you months and years to finish. But just have fun and be happy, and tap yourself on the back and be happy of what you have created. So this is what I have created so far. I'll go ahead and duplicate it and make it like a border all around like that. So just keep going like this. Hey, You did that so cute. Thank you. Thank you for joining. So I'll go ahead and make it all around. So you take your time. Just take your time and have fun and feel free and enjoy yourself. So you can just keep doing like this if that's the design you have in mind, or you can just leave it plain the way it was and you just continue. So I have duplicated these flowers all over like this. So as you can see so far, that is what we have. And if a person buys this digital product, that's where they can put their name or anything else that they want. So now if you want to add another page, so I'll click here on add page, and on that page, that's where we are going to start creating a planner. So that's where we're going to start creating our planner. Thank you. So that's where we're going to start designing everything. And the good thing about Canva, they are already made templates for you. So here we can come here and click on templates. So we can choose the type of template that we want to use, or we can just come here and put in the word planner, and they are going to give us different options of templates that we can go ahead to use. So you can either create a weekly planner, a daily planner, so it depends on you. So if we click on weekly planner, when it comes to Canva, they are already made templates for you that you can go ahead and choose from. So we can go ahead and work with this template. So I'll go ahead and delete this because I don't like it. So I'll come here and copy one of our flowers, duplicate it and bring it here. So you can make it smaller or bigger, and I'll turn this into our fall color. So I'll go ahead and turn this to this like that, and I'll turn this to our fall color like that. So you keep on customizing the design according to what you want. Yes. So I'll change this. I think I'll add more. If you want, you can add more flowers. And if you feel like maybe you want to put a place where people can put their goals, or hey, so where people can put their goals, you can put a to-do list. If you want, you can put a place where they can go ahead to put their notes right there. Yes, where they can write it. And here, this is where they are going to plan from. Remember, this is our planner, and we are creating a fall planner. As I've told you, creating a digital product is not difficult, as long as you do your research and you know exactly which product you want to create. Is it needed on the market? Are people really interested in this? Yes. So here, this is where people are going to plan from, and they can start planning their day starting around 6 a.m. up to the night. Some people always want to plan before they sleep. So we are going to customize this and put it according to our colors that we are using. Excuse me. So we can go ahead and do that, and we'll do that also here for the time. So as you can see, this is coming out so beautiful and cute. So here they can go ahead and tick off the water intake that they they have drunk that day, and here they can tick off their habits. Yes, but I don't like this flower down here, so I'll change it so that I can use the flower that we have used. So instead of going back here to the menu to search for that flower, I'll just come here and click on this, duplicate it, then I'll drag it down here, because I think this flower is better than this green one. So I'll delete this one and I'll add this same flower. I'll duplicate it, then use it 2 times here. I'll duplicate it again, then shift it here. I think this looks more better than the other green one that we had. Yes. Excuse me. It looks better more than that green one that we had. So I will stick with that type of flower, because to me that one looks more better. Yes, so you can go ahead to find all these boxes here, as I have told you in the menu earlier, so that you can go ahead to put them. And since we are creating a daily planner now, instead of doing this page from scratch again, what we are going to do, we are going to just go ahead and click on duplicate, and we'll have our second page. So maybe we are going, maybe want like 100 pages, and if you want, you can go ahead and upscale this and create a daily planner and a weekly planner inside one planner. In that way, it's going to make your digital product stand out than a person who only created a daily planner, because yours will be allowing people to plan for the whole of their week and also to plan for the whole of their day. So we are going to go ahead and duplicate this. So as you can see, we have that. So if we turn this into a grid, you are going to see this is so far what we have created into our digital product. Our cover right there. This page is like a welcome page where people, they can put some information about them, or if they are sending it to a person, they can excuse me, they can put maybe a message for them. So this is so far what we have, and we're going to go ahead and duplicate this. So we're going to go ahead and duplicate this. So we'll duplicate this and this. So you can go ahead and do that up to when you reach the number of pages that you want. So if you want, we can add another page and create that to, and turn that to be into our weekly, or our weekly planner. Excuse me. So this is our weekly planner here, and we are going to go ahead and turn this, add it to our so we're going to go ahead and turn this to the colors that will match our theme. So we'll just delete that and leave it like that. So this can be our weekly planner. So we'll go ahead and delete that and add this, our flower. But if you want, you can go ahead and choose another element that you can put into your digital product. So I'll just flip this and turn it, because I want it to face like this. So I'll just rotate it. You can just rotate it. So I'll leave it like that. So I'll go ahead and do the same, duplicate this and drag it and drop it down. So now we have a weekly planner and a daily planner in one planner. Yes, and you can take this to another step and also add a monthly planner. This way it will be like you've bundled you've bundled like 3 digital products in one place. So that's how you can create a simple and easy digital product using Canva. So when you are done, you can just go ahead and click here on download, and you can go ahead and download this as a PDF. Yes, so you can come here in the corner and click on the download button there, and you can go ahead to download it as a PDF guide, or and you can go ahead to sell this on platforms like Grammarly, Stan Store. And if you're out there and you want to start your digital product business and you are confused and you don't know how, then I have a free guide. I'll leave the link to it in the description that can help you to kickstart off your digital product journey. So this is how we started, and this is so far what we have created. Yes, and if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section below. I'll be glad to answer you. See you in the next live and in the next video. Thank you for watching.